State senators gather for a special session. Bird flu has been confirmed in Oklahoma dairy cows, and Oklahomans may soon vote on a minimum wage increase. We'll have details coming up on the KGOU AM News Brief for Tuesday, July 16th. I'm Nick Daniels. Oklahoma senators convened for a special session Monday and sped through a gubernatorial confirmation and internal leadership vote. They also made time to condemn acts of political violence in light of a recent attempt to assassinate former President Donald Trump. We'll get this report from State Capitol reporter Lionel Ramos.
Senators started their day with a condemnation of political violence in light of an attempt to assassinate former President Donald Trump during his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania over the weekend. Senate Pro Tem Greg Treat presented the resolution to his chamber.
I believe it appropriate that the Senate send a strong message that political violence shall not be tolerated, and we stand resolute against any form of political violence. Mr. President, I move adoption of the resolution.
After unanimously approving the measure, they pushed through Jennifer Callahan's nomination for the OSU Board of Regents. Then, in a private meeting, the Senate Republican caucus selected Lonnie Paxton of Tuttle as the next pro tem-elect in an internal vote that isn't final. I'm Lionel Ramos.
This weekend's assassination attempt and the upcoming presidential election have left many people feeling frightened or powerless. OPMX's Grayson Wheeler has more on what Oklahomans can do in the face of extremism and violence.
Oklahoma is no stranger to political violence. Carrie Watkins is the president and CEO of the OKC National Memorial and Museum. She says we can apply lessons learned from the 1995 Murrah Building bombing to today's political environment.
It can't just stop at the ballot box, and it doesn't need to go to the bullet box. It needs to go to a table where you can sit down around it and have a conversation and be willing to listen and not argue.
To quash extremism and prevent political violence, Watkins says it's important to seek out and talk to people with different opinions. One place to do that is the Memorial Museum itself. Watkins says they've been hosting what they call better conversations with Oklahoma government figures. You can visit their website at memorialmuseum.com to learn more. In Oklahoma City, I'm Grayson Wheeler.
Oklahoma is the 13th state to confirm a positive case of bird flu in dairy cows. OPMX's Anna Pope reports at least 150 cases of bird flu in livestock have been reported in the U.S.
The Oklahoma dairy collected milk samples in April, and the USDA confirmed the cases recently. Oklahoma Department of Agriculture, Food and Forestry officials say the farmers did not know if the cows had the illness and banked samples. After learning about the federal program offering assistance for milk losses, the samples were sent to USDA. Rod Hall is Oklahoma's state veterinarian. He says if producers see cows showing symptoms, they should contact the State Department of Ag and a veterinarian for testing.
I think the main thing is that I continue to encourage our dairies to talk to us. If they think they have an issue, give us a call. We're happy to visit with them.
Agencies say commercial milk and dairy products remain safe because of pasteurization. In Oklahoma City, I'm Anna Pope.
Oklahomans could soon vote on whether to raise the minimum wage from $7.25. OPMX's Kate Kelly reports the campaign to raise the minimum wage collected more than enough signatures to get it on the ballot.
Amber England stands at a podium constructed of white boxes full of signatures, with a tower of still more boxes behind her.
We're going to take these boxes with all these signatures into the Secretary of State to be counted, because it is time to let the people vote.
England is the spokesperson for Raise the Wage Oklahoma. She says despite challenges, the campaign is turning in about 180,000 signatures, almost double what's required. Matisse Mason owns a child care center in Tulsa with 12 employees. She says a higher minimum wage will push business owners like her to do better by their workers.
And then, it gives you something like an initiative to work towards to lift your business up so you can provide a living wage for your people.
State Question 832 would gradually increase the minimum wage until it's $15 an hour in 2029. Then it would increase every year with the cost of living. In Oklahoma City, I'm Kate Kelly.
Read more news at our website, kgou.org, and follow the KGOU PM News Brief podcast.
Here at Shortwave Space Camp, we escape our everyday lives to explore the mysteries and quirks of the universe. We find weird, fun, interesting stories that explain how the cosmos is partying all around us. From stars to dwarf planets to black holes and beyond, we've got you. Listen now to the Shortwave Podcast from NPR.